I'm picturing myself on the Beverly Hillbillies right now, y'all. Jethro, Ellie Mae. How y'all doing? I am the GOAT Redneck Poet. Poet, author of many wonderful works of literacy, 80 proof poems, 100 proof poems. But tonight we're working on episode 2 of Memoirs of the Triggered. This is a book, just stop messing with me. This is a book that I dove deep into the liberal mind and pulled out their psyche and put it in poetry. Because I can do that. That's who I am. I'm not Shakespeare, I'm not Edgar Allan Poe. I am the man that can do that. So tonight we're going to get into episode 2, Memoirs of the Triggered. But do me a favor. Google GOAT Redneck Poet, Amazon. And you will find a treasure trove of beautiful poetic literacy there that you will want to purchase. First poem tonight out of my world-renowned book, Memoirs of the Triggered. A peek into the liberal mind. We made it to poem number 3 last week, which was Line Repubtards. Tonight we're going in to build. Name of this one, Build Back Better, poem number 4. Just remember what Biden did. To build back better, you gotta tear everything down. Might have to stand up for this one. Biden's our man. Build back better is the plan. And he's well on his way. Just give him 4 more years to hit all the gears. This is what I pray. They really believe this crap, y'all. I mean, Biden's under a lot of distress. He's cleaning up Trump's mess. And that ain't easy to do. Just 1 more term is what he needs to plant his economic seeds. And it'll be glorious when it's through. We've seen how that turned out, didn't we? Now, MAGA get woke. Stop following that big orange bloke so our country can get back on top. Biden knows what he's doing. So refrain from your booing. For God's sake, just freaking stop. My God, that's beautiful right there, y'all. That is beautiful, inspirational. It's like a cool summer breeze that hits you with like somebody slapping you on the tongue with a York peppermint patty. It is glorious, glorious. Get back in the mood there. Next poem, Sunshine and Butterflies. Gotta get in. I gotta get method with this one because this is deep right here. This is deep. I dug deep into their mind and I drug it out of their dark cranial abyss on this one. I became one with the liberal monster. While sitting at home, my imagination began to roam to a world minus Trump. Everyone was at peace. The happy days didn't cease. And I no longer had the pain in my rump. Hear ye now, hear ye. It was all sunshine and butterflies, a place where nobody cries. And MAGA wasn't even a word. All tweets were nice, like sugar and spice, because we didn't have that ridiculous orange turd. Hear ye, people, hear ye. But then my mind settled down, and back came the frown. Because Republicans still roam the land. I just want y'all to know, with everything I am, I wish they would go. They're Uncle Sam's biggest hemorrhoidal gland. I hope y'all got the depth of that. That was deep. I'll give you a minute to think on that one. Have to take a drink on that one. I got too method on that one, y'all. Another serious one here. I don't just play around when I write these books. I get deep. I get deep into my subject matter. This next one, poem number 6 in the book Memoirs of the Triggered. Poem number 6, Mother Nature's Sick. I got in there, I became one, and I felt what they felt. There was a yearning and just a heart-wrenching. I could feel the icebergs melting in my heart. I could feel it, y'all. Mother Nature's sick. I mean, once I popped out of it, I knew it was all bull crap, but you know, when I was there, it was serious. It was serious, y'all. Let's get into it. Mother Nature has a fever, and for our livelihood, we best believe her. She's really, really sick. But every MAGA is a denier. They would just assume her be on fire. There's more IQ in a freaking brick. Oh, how I pray there'll soon come a day when Republicans will see the light. Because with her ice caps getting smaller and her oceans rising taller, our very survival will be a great fight. We could take our fossil fuels and trade it in for mules. Then at least maybe we could breathe. But Republicans refuse to suffer while they boast that they are tougher. Their ignorance makes me seethed. Sorry, y'all, I got into that too much. I get method with this stuff, and I become liberalized. when I get into this. That's just the seriousness of my poetic humananity when I get into this stuff. Thinking about doing one more. I'm not really not sure. Let me think about it. Y'all excuse me for a minute. Okay, let's get serious. This ain't no joking matter, y'all. Be serious on this stuff. Last poem tonight, y'all. The Equity Equalizer. I'm gonna read it. No. Let me read it first. I know I'm talking about it. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is another serious one. Serious. Y'all need to take this to heart. Equity is the way we need to hire today. It's really only fair. Because your race is the trait that ought to determine your fate, but MAGA doesn't seem to care. It ought to be your race, not your merit. It ought to be your race that determines your fate. White privilege is a stain. It truly drives me insane. Something needs to be done. Me being white, I never had to fight. Life has always been nothing but fun. Here we go. We know that. Just open your eyes. Equity is not in disguise. Look at the Biden administration. He hired totally by race. Merit wasn't the case. And we couldn't ask for a better situation. What I get to? I get there. I got number 7. Number 7. I have shamelessly plugged this genius work of art, Memoirs of the Triggered. Search Goat Redneck Poet, Amazon. Pull it up. Buy you a couple million of them. Hand them out to everybody. And I will retire fat, happy, and probably buzz 24/7. But y'all will get great videos out of it. I am the Goat Redneck Poet. Look me up. Follow me on whatever you're looking at there on your phone, computer, whatever. Cheers to y'all. And until episode 3 of Memoirs of the Triggered, y'all have a great night.